Hey guys, my name is Christy and I am back again with the head covering movement for another video this month. Today's video is going to be a very highly requested video, and it is going to be on the different types of head coverings that there are and how to wear them. You may be asking yourself some questions about how to keep them in place or what types are easiest to wear for you and work for your lifestyle. So today we are going to address a lot of different styles and how to wear them. So the first style that I wanted to show you guys is one that is very easy. It's easy to wear, and it is the handkerchief style that I'm wearing right now. I love this, and it was actually the very first style that I started to wear because it's easily found. You can find a handkerchief at Walmart, the dollar store. It's very inexpensive, and there are a variety of different prints and styles that you can use. So they're very, very easy to wear and inexpensive. So you could just head to your local Walmart and pick up a handkerchief. And today I'm going to show you guys how I wear my handkerchief head coverings and how to keep them in place. So the very first thing that I do when I get a handkerchief is I fold it in half. So this one here, they come in usually squares, if you can see that. And you're just gonna fold it in half. You're gonna take, make a triangle. So you're gonna go corner to corner until you get a nice triangle. And you know, if you want to iron it, you can iron it for a neater crease and look. But I fold it in half until I get this shape right here. And then I usually fold down. Let me see if I can get this a little better for you guys to see. I fold down maybe about an inch to an inch and a half or 2 inches. This will depend on your head size and shape as to how far down you would like to fold. And then you will just flip it back. And I like a little bit of hair showing in the front, so I leave a little bit of hair showing, and then I will just tuck this underneath. And I will tie this in a knot. If you have really long hair like me, sometimes I will need to pull this over with a hair tie so I don't tie my hair up in the knot. And you don't want to tie it too tight, because when you tie your handkerchief too tight around your head, number one, you could get a headache, and number two, it actually pulls it back and it doesn't stay in place well. So you don't want to pull it too tight. So then you'll just kind of adjust it for however you'd like for it to fit on your head. It does stick out a little bit like this from time to time, and if that bothers you, you can tuck it in a little bit on the sides to get a little bit more of a streamlined look. And then I just use these clips. If you guys can see, these are just the little, the scrunchy brand, I guess, clips. And I just do one on each side to hold the handkerchief in place. And that is a very easy way to wear a head covering scarf. It's very easy as a beginner, and I think it's flattering. It's not too form-fitting on your head, and it's just a fun way to wear a head covering. So the next style that I'm going to share with you guys is another very, very simple option if you are looking to start wearing head coverings, and that is the scarf. So you can find scarves anywhere. You can find it at your local Walmart, Target. I prefer thrift stores. You can buy any kind of scarf at thrift stores for usually very inexpensive, and you can even cut these down if they tend to be a little too big. Obviously, this one is very, very wide. This one is going to get folded in half lengthwise. And then, so I have the 2 open ends here, and so that's gonna go to the back. And just like I did with the scarf, the handkerchief, excuse me, I'm going to just wrap this around, and I'll be tying this at the base of my neck. Again, you will want to take caution to not tie it too tight, because this will pull the scarf, back if you are tying it a little too tight, and you do not want that to happen. Part of the biggest problem that most women talk about when they're talking about their head coverings is it's falling back and it's slipping. And one way to combat that is, and this actually is a step that you should not skip, you need to get a headband that is made of a velour material, and this will actually prevent your head coverings from slipping. So if you will take a look at this material, it's got like a smooth, like when I rub it down, it's pretty smooth, but when I rub back, it kind of catches. So you want your head covering to be pulling, you want it to where if it's falling back, it's catching. Does that make sense? It's a little confusing. So this is actually one that is really good for covering all of your hair. So it's got this extra piece of material that you can put your hair in a bun and cover it all up and wear like a snood type of head covering, which is what I'm going to share with you next. This is a Garlands of Grace product, and if you guys have never heard of Garlands of Grace, they make some really amazing head coverings and products. The quality is very, very good. So if you have never heard of them, check them out. And this is another Garlands of Grace product. So this is another type of head covering. I'm not 100% sure about the technical name for this type of head covering, but it's really, really nice because it can be very thin and worn like a headband style. It just snaps underneath, and then you can adjust to the width that you would like to use. So you can actually open up this head covering to cover the majority of your hair. You hear my kitty cat in the background. Sorry. All right. So this head covering can be stretched all the way around and cover the majority of your hair like this. And if you want, you could, tuck your hair into that extra piece of material that I was showing you, and then this covering would just wrap all the way around and tuck in for a complete head covering like that. My preferred way to wear this is just like this. And with the non-slip band, it's very, very comfortable and it does not move at all. The last style of head covering that I'm going to show you is it's sort of a kind of a tube type of material, stretchy material. It is basically a strip of material that has been sewn to create kind of a long tube of material. These you can buy in packs of, I believe, 2 or 3 at Walmart. And they're very, very inexpensive, and there's lots of neat prints, and some people really, really find these to work really well for their needs. For me personally, I struggle with keeping these on and in place, and I also don't find them extremely flattering for my face and my like my face shape and just for my look. And that's something that you're all gonna have to try and figure out for yourselves. We're all, made differently. But I'm going to kind of share with you guys a way to wear this type. Again, it's very versatile because you can adjust the width. So you'll just scrunch it up and put it on like that. You want to make sure that it's kind of smoothed out and the seam is at the base of your neck. And then you'll just put it up, and you can actually slide it all the way down if you like and have like a full covering there. I've seen a lot of women who will put their hair in a bun and then actually, like I showed you with the last style, tuck this in so that your entire hair is covered. And then if you find that this really slips quite a bit, you can still use these clips to keep them in place. With the non-slip headband, you should not need these, but if you don't have the headband yet, you can definitely just use these scrunchy clips to hold this type of head covering in place. And it's really, really nice. You could also kind of fold it up and make more of a wide headband style. You get the idea, right? I want to share with you one more product that I found at Walmart, and I'm actually using my 5-year-old daughter, and she's going to model this style that we found. And this just goes to show you that you could even find head coverings at Walmart that fit your children if they want to participate. It's really, really flattering. Turn around, baby, and show them how it looks in the back. So this is a really, really nice pattern that we found at Walmart, and look up a little bit, and it covers the whole top of her head, and it just looks really nice. So this actually fits my head and it fits hers as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the different kinds of head coverings that I showed you today. There are lots and lots of ways to wear head coverings, and you can find some very inexpensive options at your local Walmart or Target or thrift stores. And also you can buy some online at garlandsofgrace.com, and just get in there and start practicing. It's going to take a little while until you find your groove, but with practice, you'll discover which types of head coverings are most flattering for you and you feel most comfortable in. And depending on the time of year, you may want something a little lighter or a little heavier. So just start practicing, and I'm sure that you'll find something that works great for you. There are endless ways to wear head coverings, and these are just some of the beginner ways that I have found that are simple and don't take a lot of practice and are very easy if you're just getting started on your head covering journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more videos in the future, and take care.